Okay, so real quick, guys, I just want to do a quick morning report here, not necessarily on the markets, but I want to talk about this pilot program that the central bank, the Federal Reserve, is going to be trying out with a few specific banks. You guys can look into this. And I also want to briefly describe to you some of the latest developments that I'm hearing about SBF and the whole FTX situation. And it gets really, really dark. So real quickly, this new pilot program by the central banks, right? You can look this up. The Federal Reserve, along with, I think it's like a handful of other banks, they're trying out this new program, and it's a pilot program for a digital dollar. And what they're basically doing is like, the Federal Reserve is issuing digital dollars to these banks that they can then use, I guess, as like collateral, or it'll just be something. They're basically expanding the money supply, right? Ever so slightly, and they're trying this out. All right. And so if there's more dollars out there and the banks don't necessarily have like, all these deposits on hand, well, the Federal Reserve can create these digital dollars, and then, but obviously that's going to be inflationary, right? Because they can just make it up whenever they want. The other serious thing about this is that if this pilot program goes through and it's successful, what I'm worried about is they are going to force an epic economic crisis where this is going to have to be adopted, by the masses, right? Or by the entire world. And if the Federal Reserve is working on it, I haven't seen any headlines, other than China's digital currency. But if the Federal Reserve is working on this, I'm sure other central banks are working on it too. And you got to think about this as well. I mean, what if they had some digital dollars out there? Let's say they're like food stamp dollars or something like that. And, from there, they're able to control exactly what it is you purchase, right? Which in some ways is a good idea, because a lot of money is wasted on government help, right? So the government help that's out there. Dude, I swear this selfie stick thing, I got to get another one. I shouldn't buy these from Walmart. Lesson learned. I lost my train of thought here. Yeah, let's say they give out these digital dollars to help with food, right? Because a lot of people are food insecure, especially here in America. Well, they can control what these people purchase, right? Maybe you can only purchase a bag of rice or beans or water, like bare necessities. They're not going to... I'll just hold this. They're not going to, if these digital dollars, if they have as much control over them as they claim they're going to have, it's just going to change the entire monetary game. So we'll get more into that in another video. Okay, let's talk about Sam Bankman-Fried. Look at the logo for Alameda Research. All right, just look at the logo, and then go look at try to find the logo for the I'll call it the MBL Association. All right, I think some of you guys can figure this out. It's very weird. I'm telling you guys, it is creepy how much of a resemblance there is between the Alameda Research logo, which is Sam Bankman-Fried's trading firm, and the symbol for the, MBL Association. Not only that, they're in the Bahamas, right? Well, we know a lot of Florida billionaire weirdos go to the islands to commit their crimes. Then you have the connection with the Clintons, right? And Sam Bankman-Fried's very close association with the Clintons. Well, we know what Bill Clinton's all about. We know about the Lolita Express. So you put all this together, it looks dark. And they're in the Bahamas, right? I mean, look at these. Just look at them. Look at them all. Look at Ellison, Sam Bankman-Fried. There's another guy, too, behind the scenes that was involved in a poker scam like 15 years ago. I'm going to have to write all this shit down and actually do a thorough video. And then you have all the money, that was being funneled to Ukraine and then back to the Democrat Party. All this stuff will probably come out. It probably will come out. But it's looking like this FTX situation was darker than any of us could have imagined. I mean, I'm just telling you, look at the logo. And this didn't hit me until I was like really looking into this a couple of days ago. I was like, that logo looks a lot like the MBL Association. And I'm not the only one saying it. So let me know what you guys have heard in the comment section down below.